What if I told you it's possible to come across a 1-cent coin worth over $4,000? That's right, these coins are out there and not many people have any idea what to actually look for. In this video, I'll keep it brief to the point and I'll show you exactly what you need to be looking for on your coin to see if it's worth a lot of money. This first coin here sold for $132 and it's the smallest little thing that a lot of people don't even realize is an error. So you're looking at the front of the coin, you can see this is a relatively weak strike, and by that I mean if you look around the edges of the coin you can see some of the lettering and numbers are a bit of a weak strike. This coin was graded by a third-party company called PCGS at an AU55. AU means almost uncirculated. You can tell it's almost uncirculated by how much scratches and damage is on the coin and how worn down the coin is. This is a very high grade. It's close to the uncirculated mint state grade, and it's also incredibly important to get your coin graded if you have one like this, because when you flip the coin over you can see that the reverse or the back of the coin has a clad layer that is missing. Essentially this is a mint error and it should have never got out of the facility, but it passed quality control and it went out into circulation before someone spotted it and did not spend it. And just imagine turning one quarter into $132. Not going to spend too much time here, but this coin sold for $1,260, and the main reason is that this 1968S 25-cent Washington quarter was accidentally struck on a cent planchet. So if you ever come across a coin that looks like this, you could have a coin worth a lot of money because again, this coin sold for $1,260. This is a great example of a 1970 Lincoln cent coin that sold for $186. Now essentially this coin was graded by PCGS at an AU58 and it is a late stage die cap strike. Typically you can see if you have a mint error, if the error is a bit rounded and not very jagged, the way I always like to describe it is if you were to try to replicate this error, you simply would not be able to because of all the smooth surfaces that you see here. For example, if you took a hammer or some sort of heavy or sharp object, you simply would not be able to replicate this. So again, guys, if you see anything like this, you have something very rare. Someone turned this one little penny into $186. I thought this coin was fascinating. I'm always looking out for coins like this, but essentially this is a defective hold planchet. And by planchet, I just mean the piece of metal the coins are struck on. This coin sold for $660. This coin weighs 2.7 grams. Now, the first thing you may be asking yourself is how does something like this occur naturally? Just like I said in the previous example, there's no way that someone would be able to damage a coin like this and give it the same appearance. I'm going to zoom in a couple areas here to show you the natural occurrence of a planchet like this error. If someone was to try to replicate this, it would look nowhere near this clean of a strike to the planchet. Beautiful and very dramatic error that happened on this planchet. If you guys come across a coin like this, it could be worth a lot of money, just like this one that sold for $660. Now, this is the coin we all came to see. This is a 1943S 1-cent Lincoln coin. Now, when you first look at the coin, you can tell it looks a bit struck off center. Something doesn't really add up here. This one was graded by NGC, a mint state 61. The biggest thing here, guys, is the fact that this coin was accidentally struck on a dime planchet. Make sure you are weighing your coins. Also, understand there can be a 10% variance in the weight of a coin, and that is fully acceptable. But if the coin weighs dramatically different, it looks different, either too small or too large, you could have a coin that was accidentally struck on a wrong planchet like this one that sold for $4,080. YouTube knows exactly what video you need to watch next. It has a super complex algorithm. They put the video actually on the screen right now. So go ahead and click on that video and I'll see you guys inside.